Hey, what is going on, everybody? Tom from Tom's Randomness, and today we're going to take a look at some coins I picked up at a local vendor mall. See just how well I did. Alright, so as you see here, I've got these three sets. We've got the 2023 edition Red Book, and we're going to go through and get a rough value on all of these coins here. So the primary reason I picked these up is these wheat cents in here were from, you see they're marked from the 1910s. This one I believe, yeah, just a 1945 and then a steel cent there. But yeah, so this is a type, kind of like a type coin collection here. You got a little bit of variety with the Indian head cent there too. But as you can see here in my, slide this out of the way, slide this in my coin cent album here, or my cent album. This is the one you can pick up at Hobby Lobby. We're on Amazon, 1909 to 1940. We are missing a 1909 SVDB, no surprise, but also a 1910S, 1911D, 1911S, 1912S, 1913S, 1914D, no surprise, 1914S, 1915S. So, the hope is to obviously pluck one or two out of here to put in those spots, and, we'll just have to see. And then also find out if we got a decent deal. On these wheat cents, you got 5 wheat cents for $3.59, and, that may not sound like a great deal to get 5 cents for $3.59, but as you know, some of these older Lincoln cents can be quite valuable. Proof right there. 1909, 1909 VDB, 1910S, 1912D. All of these coins here are significantly more valuable than a penny. So, and then here again, we paid $5.95 for a assortment of coins. You've got the steel cent, probably only worth 10 cents. You've got the 1945, probably only worth 5 cents. And then you've got that Indian head, I'll have to look it up. We've got the Liberty V nickel. We've got looks like a mint state Jefferson, and there's some, more rare dates in the earlier years. And then we've got the Buffalo nickel there. So we're going to get the Red Book opened up and go through these, and I'll be back. All right, so we're going to start with our wheat cents here. So I'm going to, actually we have a Indian head cent, so we'll go with that one first. That is in definitely environmental damage condition. And it looks like it's a 1900. You know what? It might be better than I think. Or than I thought. That piece of plastic that it's in, that card holder, is actually pretty scuffed up. So I'm going to pop it out of this card holder, I think. If I can. Alright, there we go. We got it out. So, first one up is this Indian head cent. It's a little bit worse for wear, but it's not in as bad a shape as it looked like in that plastic, which was all scratched up. Still, pretty rough. But 1900 Indian head cent. Looks like it might have, it could definitely use a little bit of that restoration touch. But anyway, so a 1900 Indian head cent is the first coin we've got. I'm going to try to not make this video so long, but you guys know how that goes. So a 1900 Indian head cent. Okay, I'm going to try to make it not as long, but I am going to try to be as informative as possible. So 1900 Indian head cents, they made 66 million, actually just shy of 67 million, so it's a common date. And then good for conditions, $2. Given that this one is not even, in my opinion, worthy of that, I'll probably say it's $1. So 1900 Indian head cent, $1. Alright, and the next one we have here is the, we're going with the wheat cents next here. Alright, so I'll take a closer look and write these down. Won't keep you for that. Get to the values on these because there's 10 of them and I'm not going to bore you with going through them all. I'll give you a quick look at them though here. Kind of see they're definitely circulated. definitely some 1911s, so we might have something here. And then here's these other ones, a little nicer one there. Probably cleaned. But yeah, I'll bring you back when I have these wrote down and the values. Alright, so a quick analysis of these wheat cents revealed that we had one 1911, one 1911D, which is a better one. We had a 1917, a 1917D, 1918 times 2, 1919 times 2, and a 1919S times 2. So a value approximately of $10, with the weight of that being in the 1911 Denver. In good for condition, the red book says that's worth $6. Now, we're just using the red book for this example, and you might be able to find one for $4 or $5. It's in pretty good shape. It's actually this one right here that's the 1911D. But with that said, there is a 1917, and one thing you may not know about the 1917 is that it has a potential for a double die obverse, which could make it worth, in circulated condition around $150. And I got to looking at it, and it's in pretty ratty shape. So I'm going to say it's not, which makes it only worth 50 cents, if that. It's really probably not worth 50 cents either. But again, we're just using the red book value as a baseline. I got to looking at the one that I have in my book here, and I'm not sure. Obviously, I think it would be hard to say, but looks a little bit like that picture, the way the 9 is and the way the 1 looks doubled, in the picture. And in my book, the one I have in there kind of looks the part, but you'd have to send it in and get the variety attribution in order to be for sure. So with that said, we're going to just throw a $10 value on this, and I spent $7.18 for those. So that's a pretty good value. Add in the buck for the 1900, we'll even just say 50 cents. We're at $10.50 in value. Now, I'm going to go through these, get a approximate value on all of the remaining coins here, and then I'll be right back. Alright, so this set cost me $5.95, and after going through them all, I gave it a rough value of $3.65. The highest value in there was the V nickel, and you can sometimes get these in a bargain bin for $1 a piece. I put a $2 value based on Red Book, but everybody has their own opinion, so I'm just going with that for the sake of the video. Overall, the unfortunate thing, the Buffalo nickel didn't have a date. This is actually a 1969 S, and it was pretty common, so I gave it I don't know what I gave it, a 10-cent value. It might be uncirculated, it might be 25 cents, but a super common nickel. The steel cent, I gave it a 20-cent value, or 25-cent value, and then that's a common wheat cent. The 1945 is common, so I gave it a 5-cent value. Overall, $3.65 value. For the total lot, we got a value of approximately $10 or $13.65, and I paid $13.13 for them all. So, with that said, I would still encourage you to go check your vendor malls, because you just don't know what they're going to have. And also, I did get a book filler in the 1911D, and if I sent that in to get it graded, I'd say it's probably better than good for condition. But either way, I gave it the lowest value just for the sake of the video again, and I think it's been cleaned. So, anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you learned something. It's always good, I think, and I've said this in other videos as well, to just get out your Red Book and take a look, and then go back through your coins, because there may be things that you overlooked, or new discoveries, are made. Get on YouTube, watch a lot of videos. I do. I don't like sleep for some reason, so I watch a lot of videos. I get an education through watching other people, submit coins for grading and all those things. I actually made a comment on CoinHelpU's video that it costs a lot of money to go to college, and these numismatists such as Daniel over there at CoinHelpU and several others put out this content for free to us. And I would strongly encourage you to subscribe, because that gives them the benefit of your subscription, helps with the analytics and the monetization and whatnot. But you know, you're getting a free education. You know, even when these people get terrible results sending in their stuff, they're paying a value to get their stuff graded. And sometimes they get bad results, and some of them do it as a learning process, where they're just submitting coins, even generic coins or, you know, lesser value coins to companies such as Annex to get a reference to compare to. And you can literally get on YouTube and use those resources for free. So why wouldn't you want to subscribe to help those channels? You know, it really does help them. Because again, they're taking their time, spending their hard-earned money to get these submissions into you know, PCGS, Annex, IGC, NGC, all them grading companies, and then when they show you the results, it gives you the information. Hey, I might have that nice Morgan silver dollar that I should send in to get graded. It gives you a reference point to compare it to, etc. So with that said, I do hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope you learned something, especially about that 1917 double die. A verse way back here somewhere. I'm not going to look for it, but if you have one, you have something. You know, it's pretty cool. And something I'm going to do for my kids for Christmas this year is get them a Whitman 20th Century Typeset book, and I'm going to get them their birth year mint set to start their coin collection. And you know, my hope is that by the time they graduate, they'll have those completed. And I think they're really, you know, affordable, $4 or $5. To get those, you can get them through Littleton's or different. You can just Google them. Google the 20th Century Whitman album. I'm going to have some for my coin grab bags and stuff like that also, but I'm just going to order a couple of them so I can put them in these grab bags, and maybe I'll do like a type grab bag or something. I don't know. Anyway, if you don't mind and you want to buy something for yourself for Christmas, you can go check out my store. We've got $25, $50, and $100 mystery coin grab bags. I would greatly appreciate your business, and I think you will enjoy what you receive because I do put a lot of thought into these bags and try to put as much value as I possibly can without going broke myself. Other than that, though, good luck, God bless, and I'll see you all in the next one.